Greetings everyone, I'm Maria Bregman and you're on the Creativities channel.
Today we are going to talk about realism, which emerged in the middle of the 19th century. While the previous movement, Romanticism, celebrated emotion and the power of the imagination, realism aimed to shed light on the everyday lives of ordinary people, their struggles, joys, and complexities. This meant rejecting idealized representations of the past and embracing the gritty reality of the present. Realist artists and writers wanted to show the world as it was, not as we wished it to be. They used close observation and detail to achieve a sense of authenticity. Realist works often had a strong social message, highlighting issues such as poverty, inequality, social injustice, and the effects of industrialization. Realists aimed for verisimilitude, which meant creating a sense of truthfulness in their work. They used techniques such as accurate portrayal of settings, detailed description, and realistic dialogue to achieve this. The main theme of realist artists was the life and work of ordinary people in towns and villages. They used real colors and worked out details with great precision, trying to convey light and shadow. Considered the father of realism, Gustave Courbet challenged traditional artistic conventions. His famous painting The Stonebreakers is a stark depiction of two men breaking stones on a road, a scene devoid of heroic grandeur but full of quiet dignity and honest labor. Jean-Francois Millet focused on the lives of peasants, portraying them with respect and sympathy. His iconic painting, The Angelus, depicts a couple stopping to pray as they walk, capturing the simple faith and quiet devotion of rural life. Honoré Daumier used his art to criticize social injustice. His work The Third-Class Carriage depicts the cramped and uncomfortable conditions of working-class passengers on a train, highlighting the social divide and the plight of the poor. Realism challenged traditional artistic conventions of idealized beauty and historical grandeur, paving the way for future movements such as Impressionism and Modernism. The legacy of realism continues to inspire artists today who explore the complexity of human experience and the beauty of everyday life. Realism wasn't confined to the visual arts, it was also clearly evident in literature. Realist writers delved into the inner lives of their characters, exploring their motivations, desires, and struggles. Realist literature often depicted the social conditions of the time, including poverty, inequality, and the effects of industrialization. Realist writers used realistic dialogue that captured the everyday speech and language of their characters. They used vivid descriptions to create a sense of place and to immerse the reader in the reality of the characters' lives. Gustave Flaubert was a master of psychological realism. His novels, such as Madame Bovary 1857 and Sentimental Education 1869, explore the complexities of human desire and the gap between dream and reality. He revealed the inner lives of his characters, exposing their flaws and contradictions with remarkable honesty. Honoré de Balzac's human comedy is a vast and ambitious work that depicts the entire social panorama of 19th century France. He explores the lives of characters from all walks of life, from the wealthy aristocracy to the struggling working class, offering a nuanced portrait of the social and economic forces at play in his society. Charles Dickens used his novels to expose the injustices and hardships faced by the poor in Victorian England. Works such as Oliver Twist and David Copperfield paint vivid pictures of child labor, poverty, and social inequality, while celebrating the resilience and spirit of those who faced these challenges. The impact of realism on literature was profound. It paved the way for future literary movements such as naturalism and modernism, which continued to explore the complexity of human experience and the social forces that shape it. In conclusion, realism was a significant milestone in the history of art, offering a new vision of the world based on the truthful depiction of everyday life. Rejecting idealized images, realists sought to show the true nature of human existence, focusing on the fate of ordinary people and their struggle with social and economic challenges. The works of artists such as Gustave Courbet and Jean-Francois Millet, and writers such as Gustave Flaubert and Charles Dickens, not only reflected the realities of their time, but also raised important social issues and contributed to a critical understanding of society. The legacy of realism continues to inspire modern artists and writers, encouraging them to explore the complexities of human experience and the beauty of everyday life. This tradition of striving for truth and honesty remains relevant today, emphasizing the importance of art as a means of understanding and analyzing our world.